Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Erica, and in today's video, I thought I would just sit down and create a quick fall look for you guys using a palette I have used before on my channel, but there's a couple shades in here that I didn't use the last time, and I'm going to be using at least one of those shades in today's video. I'm going to be using the Notoriously Morbid Rusted Essence palette. I think this is such pretty packaging, and I'm thinking for this look today, I'm going to use these two mattes. And then I think I'm going to use this shimmer right here across the lid. Like I said, quick, easy fall look. That's my goal anyway. And this shade and this shade here, they're very like flaky, sparkly. When I swatched them, they just seem a little different than shades I've used in the past. So I don't know. We'll see how they perform. At least this one. I might use that too in my inner corner. We shall see. But I'm just feeling the fall today. You know, fall has finally come here where I live in Oregon. I'm so happy about that because, you know, it's been hot and I've been sweaty, and now it's like rainy and crisp outside and the leaves are starting to change, and I'm like, yes, eureka. So I do have both brows done, and this eyelid is primed in the Milani. This is a Milani eyeshadow primer long wear shadow base that I picked up after Jan Van suggested I pick it up, and I'm loving it. So let's see, I'm gonna go into this shade first, this orangey kind of rusty shade, and that is called Living Flame. Okay. And I do think I used this shade in my last look, but you know, I'm going to use it again. Wonderful. So I would love to know if fall has come where you live. We can chat about that in the comment section. I did put a post in my community tab asking people what their favorite part of fall is. And you guys, the people that answered gave me some amazing answers. And people were saying chai, tea or chai lattes, and like pumpkin spice this. And then my friend Melina mentioned that she loves pumpkin flavored cream cheese, which I've never had before. So after work today, I'm gonna go on the hunt for pumpkin flavored cream cheese. Like, oh, that sounds so good. And I love bagels, so I'm gonna go get myself a couple things after work today. I also need to get cat litter, which I always feel weird when I walk up to the checker and I have like, you know, a couple food items and then cat litter. They're probably thinking, huh. I remember one guy said, well, don't eat this all together. Like, I won't. So funny. And I really like the mattes in this palette. This is a very nice matte. It's very nicely pigmented. It blends well. And, you know, this is the only, no, that's not true. I do have, oh my gosh, you guys, I have the Scooby-Doo palette, or the Mystery Ink palette, I think is what it's called, from this brand that I've never used yet. Why do I forget that I have that palette? I don't get it. I don't get it. I need to use that in a look. That will be coming soon, I promise. I will finally pull that sucker out and use it in a video. Jeez. But this is the only palette from this brand so far that I've used that I have in my collection. And I don't know, those shimmer shades just seem a little different to me. So I don't know, but I really wanted to try them, of course. I mean, what's the point of getting the palette if you're not going to try the shades in it? Duh. I think that blended very nicely. I really like the color. I think it looks great. So now I'm going to put this shade here, and this shade is called Lipstick Stains, across my entire lid. And I would love to know what your favorite fall dessert is. I am a huge fan of like Dutch apple pie. And at the grocery store where I live, or near where I live, I don't live in the grocery store. I could live in the grocery store. But they have these amazing Dutch apple pies that are actually like, I don't know, $7 or $8 a pie, which is, I think it's pretty cheap. And my husband and I got one, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. And we ate the whole thing, the whole thing. We were just like, so good. Because we're both really trying hard to like, maintain a decent diet, but we also have a cheat day once a week because you kind of have to do that, you know? I never used to do that. And then I would never really stick with my eating plan because, you know, when you deprive yourself of fun food, at least in my experience, then that's all I think about and that's all I want. And pretty soon I'm like, oh, forget it. I'm just going to eat the crap I want to eat. So having a cheat day is kind of nice because then you can, you know, have some fun. And what we're doing basically, I was doing like a raw food diet I did it for about 30 days. Not completely raw, but mostly raw. And now what we're doing is just trying to really not eat a lot of like processed sugars and a lot of carbs and stuff. It's mostly like veggies, fruits, which I know that has carbs, but simple carbs. Complex carbohydrates is what we're trying to avoid. And then protein is another thing that we're consuming quite a bit of. So, and I've seen a difference. I mean, I used to just be able to drop weight, just bam, you know, I could like kind of rein my eating in for like a couple of weeks to a month and I'd lose like 10 pounds. Now I think I've lost maybe 3 pounds and this has been going on for a couple of months. So I'm just like, I don't know. That's the one drawback I see in aging, is that my metabolism just is not the spry horse that it used to be. So I'm just gonna kind of take this brush and just kind of, blend this up here just a little bit. Just kind of get those two shades to kind of, I don't know, look like they're supposed to be together, I guess. And I think I will go back into the, what's it called? Living Flame. Yeah, Living Flame, the orange shade, just a little bit, and just kind of add a little bit of that back. Just kind of blend that, make that darker shade not quite so harsh. And I'm basically going to be covering the darker shade, the lipstick stains, completely with the shimmer, but we'll see. You know, just kind of want to have this edge look a little nicer if I can. And I just think this palette is such a beautiful fall color story. You know, it's gorgeous. So now I'm going to go into this shade here. And this shade is called Kiss the Curse. Kiss the Curse. Okay. And I don't know if I should spray it. It's very flaky. I don't even really know how to describe it other than to say it's just really flaky and sparkly, and I don't really know what to expect in application. We shall see. And I think I'm going to try maybe a little bit of a fluffier brush for this. I don't know if that's a good idea, but that's what I'm going to try initially, just to kind of see. I felt like if I used a more flat, sleek brush, I don't know how well the shadow's going to apply to that. We'll see. So here we go. Let's try this out. Oh, wow. And I'm getting a ton of fallout. I probably should have sprayed it, but I didn't. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh yeah, that is gorgeous. It's got kind of like a wine colored base to it with these beautiful, like glittery, sparkly particles. Well, maybe not glitter. Well, kinda. They're kind of glittery. They're just kind of, I don't know, flaky, sparkly stuff, which sounds like glitter to me, right? Oh, this is so pretty. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I kind of also wasn't sure how well the sparklies were going to adhere to the lid because, you know, I think I am going to spray this a little bit actually because, I mean, hello. A lot of fallout under my eye here, which, I mean, it's fine. I'll clean it off, but yeah, whoa, I look like a disco ball. Let's spray this a little bit. I mean, it's kind of past the point of spraying it, but whatever. I'm just going to spray it. Ooh. Yeah, that is really gorgeous. Wow, how fun. Just gonna kind of take that up just a little bit over my crease too. Yeah, this shade literally looks like a disco ball. Holy cow, can you guys see all the sparklies in that? How fun. Oh, I love it. I'm so glad I used this shade today. I've used, what, 3 shadows? And, you know, I mean, I like the results. So I think what I will do now is, I think I'll start off by going just with the tip of this brush back into lipstick stains. Is that right? Yeah. God. And just kind of go around the edge of the shimmer and just kind of like push it up, you know, like up into the orange a little bit. And, you know, this might work better with my finger too. Might try that too. Very pretty. Yeah, very pretty. Oh yeah, I think that helped add some of the sparklies back in too. Oh yeah, that is so cool looking. So now, of course, I want to go back into Living Flame and blend out that edge just a little bit more. And then I think I'm pretty much done. And I will go off camera and do the other bits and bobs and come back. Yeah. And I'm also going to be filming another video today. I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone this morning, you guys. I do try to do that often, but some mornings I'm just like, I can barely get the 1 video filmed because I'm just like, my sleep is just, it's poop. So I think I'm pretty much done. Boy, do I have a huge mess of glittery particles down here. So of course I'm gonna go clean that up, the other eye, my face, my hair. I will be back. this is the finished look, and I really do like how this look turned out. I'm just a little bit on the fence about how I feel about the shimmer formula. From the shimmer that I used, and I also used a different shimmer out of the palette as my inner corner shade. And of course, I'll talk to you about that when I show you the palette again. But let me show you just a few things I put on my face for my finished look. On my lips, I did use a multi-chrome lip gloss from Ladybug Glow. This is the shade number 7, and I just love these glosses. You guys know I'm becoming obsessed with these glosses. And I just thought the shifts in color in this gloss would look cool with my eye look today. And then for my mascara, I did use the Catchy Eyes from Gosh Cosmetics that Pia sent to me. Love this mascara. For my upper lid liner, I did use the Yankina 3D Waterproof Precision Liquid Eyeliner in black that I got in some PR from Temu. This, I think, is my favorite eyeliner I've ever used. And when this runs out, I'm getting more of it, absolutely. And then for my upper and lower waterlines, I used initially the NYX Professional Makeup Epic Wear Liner Stick in All Time Olive. And I just didn't feel like that was deep enough. So I grabbed this one. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Retractable Eyeliner in brown. Geez. And I just, the two of these look fine together. I mean, this basically took over this one. I don't know how well this is going to last on my waterlines today. It didn't do the greatest of jobs last time I used this, but maybe the combination of these two together will fix that problem. Who knows? So now let's talk about the eyeshadow palette, Notoriously Morbid Rusted Essence palette. I love the mattes in here. That's really what I think what I love the best are the mattes. The shimmers are beautiful, but these two, the formula is just kind of bizarre to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It probably is. It's just kind of like flaky and chunky, and it makes kind of a mess, which, whatever. You can clean up the mess. It's fine. But it's just a trickier formula for me. I really need to get used to it. I need to keep playing around with it and see if I can just get more used to it, I guess. This looks gorgeous in my inner corner. This is called I'm Haunted. But again, it's just that, like, I don't know, flaky, chunky, strange formula, in my opinion. I don't know. It's probably not that strange. You guys are like, what are you talking about? But it's just something I need to get used to. It's a different formula for me. But still, beautiful, dynamic, sparkly, gorgeous, just beautiful. And once I got it in my inner corners, I sprayed the brush, which that really helped. And then I kind of I took my little sponge and just kind of pushed on it, and then the flakes kind of smushed out, and then it was great. I don't know. It's just maybe more work for a shimmer than I'm used to, or I feel is necessary. I don't know. If you guys have this palette, let me know what you think of it. Let me know how you manipulate those specific shimmer shades that I used today. Give me some tips and tricks. That would be really helpful. But I'm really happy that I pulled it out today and created a fall themed look, or a fall look, because I love the fall. The fall is finally here. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your lives to sit down and watch this video. If you're new here and you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing, smash the like button, and of course, comment down below in the comment section. I love to chat with you guys there. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I cannot wait to see you guys again in my next video. But in the meantime, please take very good care of yourself. Be well, safe, happy, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Drop it.